Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new weekly review. So let's start with my first trade of the week. AUDUSD was on 10 November. It was for me an Emerson and Shoulders plus and bullish M, a big pattern for me with the deceleration on the 4 hour. This was a 2.5% trade. So yeah. So let's start on the daily chart. What can we see on the daily chart? On the daily chart, we had here our shoulder one here, our head, shoulder two, and then we had here our first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, the bigger bullish M. Within that, we had a smaller one. This was the first, second, third, fourth. So you have here the bigger one, and you have here the smaller one. So you have three patterns within each other. So this is not common to see this. So this is a really nice pattern within a pattern. Yet also that ascending trend line here holding the price up. First touch, second touch, third touch, and we went to the upside. So that's what I can see. So that's why we had here our daily zone of interest. We had here our nice support weeks here, then the resistance, and then here again the support. So clear supply and momentum. So then I will go to the weekly chart. So what can I see on the weekly chart? On the weekly chart, we can see we had a 3 out of 4. What can I see? I can see the trend is still against us because we had here our high wick here that still got done, didn't get broken, and then this low here, that new low. So you had here your bearish W here. That could play out, but we made a kind of reversal pattern in the form of a shoulder one here. This head, resistance in the head, then the shoulder two here. So this is already a pattern for us. So what can I see if I took my fib from this low till this high? The fib levels were reacting on it. So then you can see also the candle close was bullish. This was a candle close that was with us. So this is a 2 out of 4. And then what can you see? The supply and demand zone here, this blue line here, acting as support, resistance, support. Potentially, we just went a little bit below this week, um, previous week, but it was still supply and demand zone. So we had a 3 out of 4. For me personally, some people will see this also as a bullish trend, but for me, the wicks, as I can see, the wicks of these highs didn't get broken. So for me, it was still bearish. But I just take in count the fib from this low till this high because we have a potential reversal pattern. So that's why. So 3 out of 4. So then I will go to the 4 hour. And on the 4 hour, what could you see? We were coming impulsively to our zone of interest. And what did we receive here? We received deceleration. We had the first candle, second candle, third candle here. I want to see just a clear bullish candle before I just took my limit because this previous one wasn't not that clear for me. So that's why I waited for that bullish candle close, that clearer one, and then I entered it on the fifth candle here. So and then yeah, we just went to the upside and then we went massively to the upside to the daily highs. I just took some partials out at the fully partials out at the 2.5%. So that's what I do. So yeah, we had also a little bit of luck on this trade because we just didn't went uh yeah, break even. It just didn't do it, so this was a little bit of luck because on my 200K account we went break even here because of the spreads. So I got some lucky there. You could also take here a scaling trade. Yet here also your bullish M, first leg, second leg, third leg, then here a fourth leg coming back. So you could take here a trade. I didn't took it. I wasn't sharp enough. I wasn't looking at that bullish M anymore. I was just in a diesel and I was not focused enough on that bullish M to take a scale in there. So I just needed to take it. So this is some food feedback for me personally. So yeah, we went to the upside. So then the next one, AUDCAD. This was also the same AUD pair. So yeah, this was double exposure, but yeah, it was looking good. So it was also at the same time, same day. For me, I could risk 2%. So yes, it was looking good, and it was also a slow week for me. So actually, I wanted to take these two trades. So if I go to the daily, what can I see on a daily on AUDCAD? We have a bullish M fake out flag. So we had here our first leg, second leg, third leg, then the fourth leg coming down. We just broke a little bit below. We didn't broke below this lowest wick here. So that's why we have a fake out because the candle crosses below this low. Um, yes. And then I wanted to take the trade. I will just put it in yellow and it's more clear. So I wanted to take here a trade in this zone because there is a fake out. So then I will go to the weekly. And what can you see on the weekly chart? You can see that we had a 3 out of 4. So what can you see? I can see that the trend is bullish. So we had here our low. This was a previous lower high, lower low. We broke it here, we made a new high, we made that correction to the downside to tap a potential supply and demand zone, which was this support, resistance, support zone. So our supply and demand zone is for us. We have a trend for us. We are bullish. Candle close was also for us. This was a previous one, this blue candle. So we have 3 out of 4. Only the FIP levels from this low till this high, the 61.80, I guess, was around here. So we didn't tap it. So the FIP, we couldn't count it. So it is, yeah, just not for us. So 3 out of 4. The daily was clear. So we can go to the 4 hour. And what can you see on the 4 hour? We had here a potential deceleration with one candle in between this one, but I saw on the 2 hour making a bullish M. So I went to the 2 hour and I wanted to be in this trade. So that's why my entry is a little bit higher of this diesel box. And I just wanted to get in. The 2 hour was looking like this, something like that, and the diesel was around here. So I want to take it there. So that's why I want to take it here. So to be sure. So yeah. So we went to the upside for around 2.5%. I don't know why I closed at 1.78. Maybe my stop loss was not calculated good because I have 1.78%. I guess my um, lot size wasn't good calculated that day. So this can be a potential reason. So I need to calculate again what my lot size was and then look on my Forex book what it was. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Then the missed trades. If I go over the missed trades, Euro GBP and Euro USD, these are two trades I could take. Euro USD is not in my plan yet because it's a hedge position, but we can go over it. And then Euro GBP, I could take it, but I was backtesting it still. And yeah, I was also in doubt because of that natural M that could play out. So we will go over the daily, so I will explain. So what can you see? You can see on the daily chart we have multiple patterns. It's not a clear chart, but you need to see carefully. So we have our bullish M. So we have here the first leg, second leg, third leg. We are coming back. We have the bullish M. We made here a reversal pattern also within that. So what can we see after that? We have here also same highs. We could expect same lows. So this was the thing I was looking at, that we could potentially have that. But I saw also here that shoulder one had shoulder two. And yeah, this could also play out. We have here a clear supply and demand zone, which is aligning with that weekly supply and demand zone, which is very nice. So we have three patterns also, and we went to the daily minus 27. So what I was seeing on the weekly then, on the weekly, we had 4 hour 4. The trend is bullish. You can see this as your lower high, lower low. We were in a major bullish trend. If you look more in the past, we were in a big impulse, and this was all correction, this lag here. So we were still bullish, but this lower high was sitting in the way also. And we broke it with this candle here. We closed above that. So for me, then we went fully bullish. We made a retest of this previous resistance. Here again, resistance, resistance. Then here support, support. So we have the supply and demand. So for us, we had a fib for us from this low till this high. The fib levels were in between here. So that was very nice. And yeah, supply and demand zone candle closed was for us. This blue candle here, this one was for us. So we have 4 out of 4. It's a very nice trade to look at. So then I went to a 4 hour. And what can you see on a 4 hour? You could take your fib from this high till this low. And then you have a minus 27 fib completion here, aligning and yeah, aligning with the daily with these buying zones here. And you could just take your limit. But why I didn't took it also was the natural M that could play out. And also I didn't backtest it yet fully. I'm busy with it because I want to implement it now. So I wasn't that sure about it. So I need to have more confidence to take these trades, and that's the reason why. So yeah. So the only thing that I need to set here again in is from that um AUDCAD trade. No, it was AUDUSD, this bullish M here. I need to place also in it. So this bullish M, I need to place it in my missed trade. So I have three. So AUD USD, I need to place in it. So I can copy it, go below, and this will be AUD USD, and then I will place the screenshots after it. Go back like this. So you can see you could have here a potential end week for around, yeah, 0.80%, 0.80% for now, because this is still running this trade. If you look on the 4 hour, you can see that, yeah, this trade can go to the daily TP. So this can be a very nice trade. Um, because I took 1/3 out on that 4 hour daily highs here, and then the rest is running. If I could take this trade, normally I would take 2.5% out. So yeah. So and then I will go over one trade USD GPY. I'm still in it from last week, Friday, from last Friday. So I will go over it. So on the daily, what we can see on the daily is we can see that we have here a natural M. So we have here the same highs, and these are the same lows. We were in a bullish market because we are making here this bigger bullish M. This is also still in play. So you have here the bullish M still in play with that natural M that can play out. So that's why I was looking till these daily lows, and we received after it deceleration. So I went till the weekly. What can you see on the weekly? I will do it like this. Yes. On the weekly, we are still bullish. You can see we are making here this low, high, low, then this high, low, higher, high. So we have here this bullish M here sitting, and yes, this is very nice to see. And what can you also see is your candle close is with you. This bullish candle close here was with us. Then the supply and demand zone like this. I will move it to here. the supply and demands on here, this resistance that we got, then here resistance, support, support again. So we have 3 out of 4. The trend was bullish, candle close. The fib level, I wouldn't not say that. You can also see this as one leg because the wicks go over into each other, as you can see. But yeah, if you look at this low, then here this last high here, then the low, and then we got a break here. So you can see also this as a bullish M. So yeah, it depends on how you see it. So I just took a 3 out of 4 so I could take the trade. So then I went back to the daily. Daily was clear. And then I went to the 4 hour to see a pattern. And on a daily, I forgot almost, we have also fib completion from this high to this low. Was a minus 27 aligning here. So this can be a potential fake out flag. So very nice. Then I went to the 4 hour, and what could we see? We received deceleration, and we were looking at then we had here first candle, second candle, third candle. I could take my limit on that fourth candle on the deceleration box here, and we were in it. And now we will close this week with this candle. So we need to be careful for the spreads that are opening on this Monday on 11 o'clock. Uh, because they can take us out, but my stop loss is wide enough, so I will take partials, fully partials at 2.5% here. Um, this is the thing I do now to just take some fully partials, 2.5%, 2.5%, to just to be have a clear mind and yeah, to be just be more neutral in the market. So this was my weekly review. I hope you liked it. There was a nice week of around 4.25% for me this week on my 100K account. On my other 200K account, it was 2.5% because that I guess it was, let me see. Yeah, it was this AUDUSD trade that just took me out on break even. So that's why. So 4.25% was this week a nice week. So I hope you liked it and see you next week. Bye.